stream the meeting.
अभी देख मैंने वो एडिट किया है 650 to 655 गीती 655 to 7 यू गिव द कंक्लूजन फिर बाकी का आधा घंटा क्वेश्चन आंसर।
सही है, चलेगा। ठीक है। um ओके, अभी जूम का पॉडकास्ट चालू हुआ।
क्या चालू हुआ?
गाइस वेट, आई एम नॉट स्पीकिंग।
तो when the tech secretaries are actually the jobs can be understand.
Have a look at the this thing that I just shared.
Yes, I can see. If I switch on my video, let's see if I am seen there.
करो एक बार।
नहीं दिख रही हूँ मैं वहां पर।
नहीं दिख रहे ना, एक मिनट। Have a look at the this thing that I just shared.
Yes, I can see. If I switch on my
This is
video,
YouTube
let's see
speaking.
if I am seen there. Sorry. क्या?
Yeah, this is YouTube speaking. Why? Entire screen. Meghna, do one thing. You share the PPT एक बार अभी।
हाँ, 1 second. Let me do.
मेरा स्क्रीन शेयर ऑफ है ना? हाँ, ओके, अलाउ।
मेरा स्क्रीन शेयर उल्टा दिख रहा है क्या तेरे को?
नहीं, सीधा है, पूरा का पूरा सीधा है।
सीधा है? ठीक है, एक
या
second.
लाइटिंग थोड़ा देख लेना, बिकॉज
देख
राइट
लो,
नाउ।
मैंने अभी बंद किया।
हम्म
मुंह पे आ रहा है।
मैं दिख रहा हूँ क्या? मेरा वीडियो खुद को नहीं दिख रहा है मेरे को।
हाँ, दिख रहा है सब।
ओके।
शेयर माय स्क्रीन अभी है ना ऑप्शन?
जस्ट शेयर योर स्क्रीन वंस।
शेयरिंग इज नॉट टर्न्ड ऑन। या क्या ऑन किया? लैग है यूट्यूब के वीडियो में। Hello, Dhwani, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Maybe Shafan is trying to adjust something. Shafan, तेरा स्क्रीन शेयरिंग का I'm not
हेलो
able. Hello, Shafan, I'm not able to share my screen.
एक मिनट अभी मल्टीपल अभी ट्राई कर
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
हम्म हुआ स्क्रीन शेयर and let's just have this thing in is there a way of getting गैलरी नहीं यार मल्टी स्पीकर व्यू
बट तेरा वीडियो दिख रहा है उसमें. एक काम कर, मेरा मेरा वीडियो पिन कर दे.
स्पीक समथिंग एक बार
हेलो.
या भाई मतलब मेरा वीडियो दिख रहा था आई विल डू वन थिंग तू तेरा ऑन रखी है ना वीडियो
हाँ.
ओके अभी लेट मी सी मैं मेरा बंद कर दिया तेरा ऑन है क्या
हाँ हाँ, वो लैग हो रहा है उधर यूट्यूब पे.
for some reason is only able to show my video but not yours
मेक मी द होस्ट.
ले बनाया एक मिनट मेड यू द होस्ट अब चेक कर
हमें यूट्यूब पे चेक करना पड़ेगा अब एक बार. आने दे, बफर हो रहा है उधर.
इन द
अरे
मीनवाइल
अरे,
ध्वनि तू गायब ही हो गई
मतलब ये क्या हो गया?
तू गायब बोलू
देख रही
मतलब
हूँ
आई
शेयर.
आई मेंट टू से कि योर वीडियो इज नॉट विजिबल इटसेल्फ ध्वनि कैन यू टर्न ऑन योर वीडियो राइट नाउ
Video?
वीडियो एक बार जस्ट टू
एक
सी
second. Can you see me now? The
आई कैन
background is
सी ऑन द Zoom मीटिंग बट इस पे कुछ नहीं दिख रहा
उस पे ना YouTube लाइव.
यूट्यूब पे कुछ नहीं दिख रहा मेघना एक काम कर तू स्क्रीन शेयर को निकाल दे एक बार
एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड. आई जस्ट, इधर ना ऑप्शंस है स्क्रीन शेयर करते वक्त.
नो आई मीन ऑल वी वांट इज जस्ट एक ये होना चाहिए जिस लाइक या वो कैसे गैलरी व्यू में दिखता है ना बस उतना
हम्म.
होना चाहिए So now this thing is hosted live YouTube. ठीक है वो.
मैंने किया है स्क्रीन, देखते हैं एक बार।
View ना
अरे
एक.
यार, वैसा है।
Yeah, we have got it back. I think so. मेघना तेरा वीडियो में कुछ तो है. I think. Just switch off and on your video because I could see Dhwani over there.
अरे you can see
हाँ,
me also over there. That is not the problem. जब
हाँ.
स्क्रीन शेयरिंग चल रहा है तब मैं नहीं दिख रही हूँ, that is the problem.
जब स्क्रीन शेयरिंग चल रहा है तभी ही तू दिख रही थी.
Oh
इसके
my god, एक सेकंड।
दिखी भाई बोला. Just continuously speak. Okay, do one thing. तेरा स्पीच चालू कर दे. Just ऐसे एक बार देखने के लिए. Just start.
एक सेकंड, तो पीछे जाना पड़ेगा। I look stupid. ठीक है।
Yeah, we are not doubting that, but we are just.
ये दिख रहा है क्या? Oh yes, मैं आ गई। Now I am here.
Yes, we got the entire thing. Yes, Meghna, just start. Just start.
Okay. अरे मैं गायब क्यों हो गई? ठीक है।
अगर ऐसा कुछ इश्यू हो रहा है कि स्क्रीन शेयरिंग के वक्त दूसरों का वीडियो नहीं दिख रहा, then if Meghna is talking and she needs her camera to be on, then I can share the PPT from.
Yeah, good. वो सब ऐसा ध्यान में रखो.
हाँ.
We could do something like that also,
पर
but
मेरा बैकग्राउंड नहीं आ रहा है यार वीडियो का ऐसे करने के बाद।
वो link
वो Zoom का देख, वो Zoom में अलग वैसे.
हाँ मतलब नहीं, the thing is I clicked on an option while screen sharing which shows me, but then वो ये नहीं दिखेगा।
एक काम कर, तुम बस बोलना चालू करो, ठीक है? Just start speaking. Let me just see. Just देख 7-8 मिनट का तेरा जितना भी स्पीच है, बोलना चालू कर. Let's see if that entire thing works. And ध्वनि एक बार कंटिन्यू कर ले.
मैं मेरा बोलूं कि हाँ ठीक है.
हाँ, मतलब just एक बार एक देखने दो कि ये प्रॉपर्ली काम कर रहा है क्या, just for that entire duration of 15 minutes of you guys. Start.
मेरा स्क्रीन मतलब you can see my face, right?
Yeah, I
But
can. Whenever you guys are speaking, वो time पे दिख रहा है.
Okay.
I'm just looking at YouTube right now. Just start speaking.
Who'll go? Meghna will go first, no?
Yes.
भाई normally.
हाँ.
Normally.
As in why how is that?
1, 2, 3, start. Good evening, everyone. Greetings in this amazing session called Imagine MBBS. This is an initiative by IMAMSN Maharashtra, that is the Indian Medical Association Medical Students Wing Maharashtra, where you will know the how, what, why, and when of your future journey of MBBS. Don't worry, this is not a lecture. It is going to be an interesting, thrilling, intuitive session. So stay tuned. Let's know what all we are going to cover up in this session. So you will be getting an orientation to your course. You will get a detailed guidance session on MBBS first year, your whole academic journey. Then you will also get a guidance on why is professional development important for a medical student. And then finally, you will get to know a gist of the future opportunities after MBBS. So let's begin with the orientation to MBBS. Now, you need to first know the duration of your course. Its first year and foundation course is of 12 months. Second year is of 12 months. Third year is again of 30 months. Now, third year is divided into two parts. You have third year part 1 of 12 months and third year part 2 of 18 months. Now, this whole duration of your MBBS course includes all your internal exams as well as university examinations. So, you have to give your exams as well as you have to make sure that you are balancing your studies with your daily life as well. You are taking part in various activities as well during this whole duration. We have our MBBS curriculum. Now, this is based on the CBME pattern. So, there were some changes in the curriculum that came in 2019. So, as per those changes, we now have a CBME pattern, that is a competency-based medical education pattern, which in every subject gives you specific go-to topics that like this is something that you need to know with respect to this chapter in order to clear your concepts as well as clear your exams and your viva. Second change that MBBS curriculums brought in the life of medical students is final year MBBS now has two more subjects, that is ophthalmology and ENT. Third minor, that is your third year part 1, initially had 4 subjects, but now it has only 2 subjects, forensic medicine and toxicology, and PSM, that is preventive and social medicine. So we'll tell you how you have to navigate through every year. NEET PG exam is now replaced with next exam. So that is one more big change that has come in place. People start preparing for their next exam, which is a post-graduation exam or further examinations during your second, third year through various online resources, which we will be telling you in the further session. Now, let's know the gist of your course. First year is going to be about 3 subjects: anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. Now remember that all the subjects that you study in your first and second year are your preclinical subjects. So before knowing what your clinical subjects are, this is the base, or this is the core concepts to understand your clinical subjects that you will be studying in your third year and final years. So anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. This is a new year. You're stepping into your medical college for the first time. It's not like NEET. Everything's going to change. And for this stage, you need to stay in contact with the new friends that you make. You have to socialize with your new batchmates, new friends, study together in groups so that it, reduces your stress of studies. Along with it, you're also supposed to network with your seniors, because you already know, right, that someone who has already gone through the first year will be able to better guide you with how you're supposed to navigate through the whole first year, the exam stress, how to handle it with the extracurricular activities as well, because they are also important for you to be always happy when you are studying, because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. You have heard this idiom, right? So that is the reason. Now, in your second year, again, 3 subjects: pharmacology, pathology, and microbiology. The second year is the year where you will be actually stepping into the hospital for your clinical postings. You will be getting to understand how to diagnose, how to talk to patients, how to diagnose the disease. And you will be able to answer your vivas also. And you have to give your assessment exams after each posting for each subject. So those are called as post-end examinations. Second year is all about lectures and then practicals and then postings, a lot to do. It seems so, but don't worry. Keep in touch with your seniors who will always guide you and help you. Second year is a bit heavy, but it is the basis for the further clinical subjects. So keep studying, and it will also give you an opportunity to, put your brains to a particular topic you like and start your research in it. So you might see a word written here, ICMR STS. What is that about? It is Indian Council of Medical Research that offers student scholarships, that is research grants to students who have amazing, interesting research topics. Keep doing that, keep talking to your seniors, conduct collaborative research projects, and you are good to go for your further year, that is your third part 1 year. Third part 1 year, you can see that there are only 2 subjects: community medicine and forensic medicine and toxicology, along with your postings and post-end examinations. Now, because this is an academically lesser load year, you have an opportunity to step out of your comfort zone, take up leadership skills, work in teams, organize conferences in your own college, get in touch with other organizations. So I'll tell you my story. Second year was very hectic. I stepped into third year and I got in touch with IMAMSN Maharashtra. What we do here is we organize various activities like case, paper, presentations, journal clubs on the student level. It is a student-led organization for the students, by the students. And that is what makes me, this interests me to join the organization. And also this helps me build myself professionally. So as a medical student, I am studying, as well as a person, I'm building on the personal front. So that is the opportunity that the IMA gave me in my third year. And I hope to see all of you stepping into IMA as members and furthermore on various amazing positions in our organization. Now in the final year, oh my God, medicine, surgery, pediatrics, gynec, ophthalmology, ENT. Many subjects, but till then, you know that now we have to dive deep immerse deep into the whole study sessions, give our postings and post-end exams religiously. Finally, we will be able to study consistently with our friends. Along with it, prepare for our PG examination or next 1.0 preparation that we'll be giving after our final year MBBS. And these sincere efforts will be leading us to becoming successful doctors. So yeah, that's it. Then you will be doing your internship. You will be working as actual clinicians in your medical college. You will be having rotations in every subject, actual doctors. And finally, your convocation, graduation. But studies is not going anywhere, right? So you will be preparing for your next 2.2 and further foreign examinations. Like when I had asked in the WhatsApp group about how many of you are thinking of USMLE, PLAB, how many of you know about it, don't know about it. Many of you had answered that yes, you are looking forward to go to the foreign. So this is where your preparation and your further applications for those examinations start. So we are done with an just orientation to MBBS. Now we will be giving you a small guidance session on your first year of MBBS, how to navigate through it. What's going to happen? I know all of you are very excited. So now I call upon Dhwani Vora, IMMSN Maharashtra State Academic Subcommittee member, to carry forward with the session. Over to you, Dhwani.
Okay, good evening and welcome to the first year of MBBS. I am Dhwani Vora, a third year MBBS student at BJGMC Pune and a part of the academic subcommittee team here at IMA Medical Students Association. I will be guiding you guys to the first part of MBBS and everything you need to know about how to ace your exam and score really well. But keep in mind that first year is also about developing yourselves and pursuing hobbies and everything you feel you had missed out on because of NEET. Organization is key, and please remember to take care of yourself mentally and physically. All right, now coming back to the main topic, academics. So first year has 3 subjects: anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. The MBBS course typically has 9 semesters and it is divided into 3 phases, which are preclinical, paraclinical, and clinical subjects. Before I start briefing you guys about the subjects, I'm going to emphasize on this holy grail question bank known as Bhalani. It is a question bank which comprises of all the questions which were ever asked in all the university exams. These are very important high-yield topics which you have to know by heart. Okay, coming back to anatomy, it is a preclinical subject which is further divided into sub-subjects which are gross anatomy, clinical anatomy, histology, embryology, and genetics. First, we have gross anatomy. And gross anatomy consists of a macroscopic study of organs in the human body. Most colleges in India prefer B.D. Chaurasia, but Vishram Singh is a game changer. You should refer this book not only for the topics such as head, neck, and neuroanatomy, but also for all the other topics such as upper limb, thorax, abdomen, lower limb, and so on. Vishram Singh has easy to replicate diagrams, and the content is presented in an easy to remember pattern. It is given in a point-wise format which is easy to remember, and you can easily reproduce answers in the exam if you've gone thoroughly through this book. Then I would also like to tell you guys about atlases. So basically, atlases are books which have a great pictorial representation for images which are hard to visualize. You can go through them if you want to get a detailed view and detailed understanding of all the structures in the human body. Everything, any possible thing, nerves, muscle attachments, nerve branching, arteries, their branches, bones, everything is given in these atlas in a very beautiful manner. Then I'll be telling you guys about clinical anatomy. So clinical anatomy is given well enough in Vishram Singh's textbooks, but if you want to read further, you can also refer to Vishram Singh's clinical anatomy textbook. You also have other options such as Snell's clinical anatomy, but Vishram Singh is better suited for university exams. Next, there is also Vishram Singh's selective anatomy, which really helped me during the last few months of the exams to cover everything in anatomy, especially the topics which I hadn't brushed upon enough and I wasn't thorough in. This book saved me and helped me score really well, even though I had done last minute preparation. Coming on to embryology and histology. So for histology, use IB Singh, the textbook in the lab, to observe slides and mark features you can see under the slide in the microscope. Because of this, I was able to identify 5 to 6 slides during my examination. Next, when it comes to theory part, you aren't really able to complete the syllabus. So it's not possible to read IB Singh line by line. So for that, just refer to the diagrams from IB Singh because they are giving really well over there, and theory from your histology journal. Your histology journal is enough to score well as as like every point is given absolutely well, and it's there, like how much ever is required for the examination is given there. The main focus of the examiner will go on the diagrams you've drawn. They have to be well labeled, and I guarantee you guys, you will score really well. Okay, next, there is embryology. For embryology, you can refer to IB Singh, but I mostly relied on my professor's notes. You should make notes during the exam so that you can do a quick revision at the last minute. And you should also know that universities usually give a barely 20 to 25 mark weightage out of 200 marks for embryology. And another way to cover embryology fast and efficiently is to study from marrow notes, which has an easy representation for the development process of all the organs. And it is easy to understand and you can easily memorize the steps. Revise them repeatedly. For genetics, we only had one short note, which was about 5 marks in our exam, and you are able to answer it generally based on your knowledge from class 12. Genetics can also be referred from marrow anatomy notes since these topics are easy to answer and marrow has everything given in a point-wise format. Also, it's really concise, so you don't really have to spend so much time learning these smaller topics when a lot of time is required for the other heavier subjects or heavier topics in anatomy. Then coming on to practical examination. Practical mostly consists of hard and soft part identification. Hard parts being osteology, that is bones, and soft parts being organs. Histology and embryo spots are also there, and a viva will be taken for each of these topics. So for soft parts and hard parts, you have to learn how to hold them in an anatomical position. You will easily pass in the vivas if you know all these basic questions. And further learning extra points such as muscle attachments will give you extra marks. You should also watch YouTube videos to make notes and memorize. There's this one YouTube channel which I would like to emphasize greatly on, which is Mitesh Dave. It helped me answer my vivas really well and with ease. I used to watch his videos twice a day before the day of the practical exam and make notes and then revise them again in the morning. His YouTube channel will be shared to you guys at the end of this meeting. I would suggest that at the end of the year, have a short notebook for brief points about each major bone. You all will be having, you'll all need to buy your own set of bones, and remember to revise at least all the parts and features 3 times before the exam so you don't forget. Also, use mnemonics if you find it difficult to understand certain points because mnemonics are stupid and amusing. It's very easy to come up with one and memorize it. You will also be given slides to identify for histology, and you'll have to draw a diagram for the same and label it. For easy identification of these slides, you have to pay attention in your histology classes and make sure you have keen knowledge about all the labelings. Learn to draw the diagrams from IB Singh. Then next, let's go on to physiology next. So for physiology, it is the science of human body and how it functions in normal healthy conditions and diseases, and what comprises the tissue and how the body works in response to various stimuli. For physiology, you have a large option of books to choose from. As shown in the slide, Guyton and Hall, Indu Khurana, A.K. Jain, G.K. Pal. All right, so Guyton it's an amazing book, and I decided to go for it because it clears your concepts in an amazing way. If not for the complete subject, you should refer Guyton for at least these topics, which are nerve, muscle, cardiovascular system, respiratory system, and endocrine. Guyton will make you fall in love with physiology. So for cardiovascular system, all the graphs in your exams are copy pasted from these textbooks. So you have to go through them, and memorize the labelings and the description of each diagram. Guyton also has top-notch explanation given beautifully for all the physiological processes in graphs. For exam time, for concise revision at last minute, many prefer Sembolingam, which is given in the next slide. So we have Sembolingam, BJ Notes, and Physicon. Physicon is a review book on physiology. Okay, so about BJ Notes, let me tell you, this book is the best concise revision book ever made. If you don't know the pain physiology one day before the exam, go through the entire book before your exam. Just read it, understand it, clear your concepts, and it will get you through the exam with at least passing marks. Even if you don't know anything, not gonna lie. All the possible questions which may be asked in your exams are given along with steps for all the physiological process. It's the best book ever for topics you've never studied and when time is an issue. Then coming on to practical for physiology, practical examination. It has clinical examinations of all the systems like respiratory system, cardiovascular system, GIT, abdomen, nervous system, etc., and hematology experiments. So for physiology, go through your journal really well, pay attention in your practicals, and listen to your professors when they explain you the steps for all the experiments. And remember to revise, review again and again. Also, you have to know your journal at your fingertips. All the questions will be asked from the journal, so do it well and thoroughly. Now, coming on to the final subject of third year, we have biochemistry. So for biochemistry, basically we refer to two books, which is Satyanarayan and Vasudevan. I study from Satyanarayan, and it's a really good book. Everything is given, all the cycles are given in a nice, colorful representation. And for biochemistry, I would say you have to by heart the cycles and the reactions and the steps. Now, for concise revision during exams, you should watch Rajesh Jambulkar sir's lectures, which are available on YouTube, along with making notes. And his notes are also available based on the video lectures, which are Jambulkar notes. These are very concise, easy, given in an easy point format, which is easy to remember. And if you write the answers as it is in the exams, you will score really well. And I prepared a major chunk from Satyanarayan, but in the end, I shifted to Jambulkar sir's notes because it was concise and easy to remember. If you are passionate and want to learn more, go for Lippincott. It is a great foreign author book for in-depth studies if you want to participate in quizzes. It gives a great in-depth knowledge about many biochemical processes. Then in the end, we have practical exams for biochemistry. For practical exams, you have to remember the aim, principle, calculation, inference, and conclusion for all the experiments. Also for sports, PDFs will be circulated in your college groups, so make sure to memorize them, because in sports you will have to identify the sport within 2 minutes. So you should know them by heart at the back of your head. I would also like to emphasize on another book called Anita Chalak's Clinical Biochemistry book. So the great thing about this book is that all the cases which are given here are frequently asked in your exam. For example, during my university exam, 2 cases were given as it is, copy pasted from this book. So it was like 10 minutes, 10 marks easy in my hands, because I had gone through this book and the questions were from this book. Also, I would also like to tell you about another book called Unique's Companion by Unique Publication. So Unique has a chapter-wise distribution of MUHS university questions according to MUHS paper pattern. It is a good question bank to cover questions from the entire syllabus, and MCQs are generally repeated in the exams. So solve MCQs from Unique when you're done reading with any chapter from the textbook. Solving questions from this book is thoroughly is sure to get you distinction, and it's more than enough if you're aiming for distinction. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this was informative and helpful for you guys. And now Meghna will be taking over again.
Thank you so much, Dhwani. Whatever doubts you have, please ask it at the end of the session. We'll be answering all your questions there. Let's move forward with the session now. So now that we have done with the orientation and guidance, and I hope that it was a very informative session, it's time for an activity. So we
Okay,
have
I think it's over on YouTube also.
हाँ, क्यों खत्म हो गया?
Yeah, I mean, मेरे इसमें just खत्म हुआ इसके लिए.
So I think you need a premium account
For what?
for extending the time.
कौन बोला? नहीं खत्म हो गया मतलब ये नहीं खत्म हुआ, वो YouTube का स्ट्रीमिंग चल रहा है. अब भी ध्वनि का स्पीच जस्ट खत्म हुआ.
हाँ, yes, बफर हो रहा है वो, yes.
बफर वो नेचुरल है, ऑनेस्टली नेचुरल है.
हाँ,
और आरसी मेडिकल का मैं अभी थोड़ा देखा.
मैंने भी
Sorry?
देखा.
Sorry?
मैं बोल रही थी, I forgot. कुछ नहीं, I'll tell you later.
एक मिनट. Let me how do I stop this streaming ना? एक मिनट. YouTube का. Okay. Live on YouTube. Give me a minute. Let me just stop this thing. ये बंद क्यों नहीं हो रहा है भाई? Okay, edit video. Is it still streaming क्या? बंद क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? Hey guys, Geeti has the official IMA MSN का Gmail ID with YouTube.
Yay! Let's go.
Nice.
मिल गया. Nice भाई. Live on
How was
YouTube.
RC Medicrew का thing? I did not see it. Where did you
Time
guys
pass
see
है.
it?
I just saw a little.
There are
Time.
only 62 people. It is not मजा नहीं आ रहा.
I hope we have 200 से ऊपर. I'm just hoping 200 आ जाए.
आएंगे. Don't worry, आएंगे.
Hoping. Let's
बहुत मेहनत
see.
की है सबको कॉल कर करके.
MBBS. अपन ग्रुप है ना, like at least yeah, I think Meghna that idea yeah, that you had, at least वो ग्रुप
हाँ.
थोड़ा एक्टिव रख रहा है.
हाँ, because then people will
Yeah,
forget.
I know people do forget. No,
MBBS
this
अभी ये आरसी केस में यही प्रॉब्लम हुआ है. People will forget
भूल गए.
everything.
उन लोग को याद ही नहीं है कि भाई ये सब एग्जिस्ट करते हैं उनके यहाँ पर. Where do
I
I?
called so many people from Kolhapur today. And one of them was like, can you reschedule? The other one was like, oh, even I was in AIMS. So what is your purpose? मैं बोली भाई
Wow.
circulated to your students. What do you mean what is our purpose?
क्या बोल रहा है?
हाँ ना भाई. नहीं नहीं करना है तो मना कर दे. ऐसे कुछ भी
Oh
random
my
मत
God.
समझ.
नहीं नहीं करना है तो मना कर दे. थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया यार.
He was asking such random weird ass questions. Like क्यों कर रहे हो
Okay.
तुम लोग? क्या purpose है तुमके? क्या मतलब?
Yeah, what they wanted to know about those things. वो तुलजा के मॉम ने भी बोला था.
And then he's
तुलजा
like, oh, it won't be possible. What?
just
ये
to
सब
share a
कुछ भी.
message.
हाँ?
Just to share a message, it won't be possible.
Yeah, it won't be possible. I don't know क्या mass चढ़ी थी उसमें.
Oof. Okay. Okay. We started a YouTube stream. Now there is no way of stopping this stream.
अरे है ऐसा क्या है?
Very- I was also confused. Like इधर वो है ना, देख लाइव स्ट्रीम में बटन होता है तो उधर एटलीस्ट ओके स्टॉप इनकमिंग वीडियो. नहीं उससे तो पूरा बंद हो जाएगा. स्टार्ट इनकमिंग वीडियो नहीं. ओके चलो कोई बात नहीं.
Click the go live icon, click manage and click delete forever.
Wow, delete forever. Let's just
Tap
delete
the
our
stream. अच्छा नहीं नहीं. Tap the stream manager and then tap the red end stream button.
तू होस्ट है ना, तू मेरे को होस्ट बना.
मैं होस्ट हूँ. एक सेकेंड.
होस्ट तू है.
Okay. Make host. Shafan is the host.